Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy, Salvation Elite. We're back in the video, guys, and today, man, it's pretty exciting. We get to learn from one of the GOATs of Call of Duty. Karma was playing in the Challengers Cup event yesterday. Who knows if he's ever gonna play another competitive Call of Duty event ever again, so we may never have another chance to learn from him again. So we're gonna be learning Search and Destroy, how to snipe, how you and your teammates should work together with snipers in hand, and everything else. So I'm looking forward to this one, guys, so let's get right into this. Let's go. So we're gonna mainly be focusing on this map on Garrison. He was playing with Saints, with Classic, with Aches, and they were playing against the Triumph squad, who won COD Champs last year. They're a really good AM team, and overall this is just a match of ex-pros, considering on Triumph you've got Fellow, you've got Royalty, you've got General, and then SnD's an absolute unit, one of the best up-and-coming players in the game. So overall, a really fun match in this Challengers Cup. And this was some awesome Search and Destroy, and how you learn Search and Destroy from Karma, considering he barely played with these guys heading into this event. Basically, they needed a fourth player, and Karma was like, I'm in, let's do this. So he really hasn't even played these maps much at all. So he's still 100% trying to learn things and how he plays, but so many fundamentals of Search and Destroy and things that he does incredibly well from all of these years of being one of the best in COD's history come through in this game. So we're gonna have some fun going through this. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's go. So I've been trying some different formats for how we do these learn from the pros videos. And so today, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna play through like a longer sequence of time. And then I'm gonna more like incrementally pause it and kind of explain what's going on in the situation, what he's thinking, and like how we can learn from that in those ways. So what we're gonna do is roll the clip right off the beginning here, and then I'm gonna pause it in the middle to talk a little bit more about what he's seeing in those instances. So with that said, let's start rolling this first clip. Let's go.
My first round, bro, you just watch my elbow or lights or whatever. I'm jumping on caution and looking square.
Alright, I'm gonna play green tank. No, low key, no one plays like pushed up green on this shit, right? They just sit back.
So there we go, there's our first pause. But again, this is pretty early in the year for Karma. I mean, he's only like a few days, a week or so in, and they haven't played a ton of SnD. And so really, they're still trying to figure out how they want to play together, how they want to do strats, what they want to do, and how they want to push. And that's similar to like how you and your buddies would play game battles, or how you would play Search and Destroy with a new team when you're just starting with them. You've really got to do a good job of first setting up this initial plan of attack for a round, and that's exactly what they do there. Good stuff from the start. Let's keep going.
They might try to get control of it.
One sniping, they're pre-sniping their cat. Or the little arch room.
Yeah, he's not peeking it.
I have a smoke too.
Hey, I can smoke a elbow.
And
Fucking nade bomb.
Oh, he's square right now. The sniper guy.
I needed square.
Nade a bomb. I didn't hit him on bomb.
I stuck him.
Nice,
Nice,
nice.
But I'm pretty sure there's another there.
I don't think that was a sniper. Yeah, I think it was
You
one
want me to smoke elbow or what?
I could smoke the
Oh,
cross.
he's in arch. He's in arch sniping.
So you see how they went into that round with that plan, that Karma knew that they were going to be watching his lights, so he didn't have to worry about that push off the rip, which frees him up to watch that cross, and he doesn't have to worry about top green because they got a teammate watching that. So they've really got a good setup here to free themselves up to find those picks early. He throws an insane nade to stick Fellow, and then gets the call outs on them inside square there, so now they can push up and find some map control. And then we're gonna see what he does here with the sniper. It's really good with how he positions himself here. So let's check that out. Let's go.
I smoked the cross. Wait, bait him out, Loki.
I'm just hard holding green right now.
Elbow weak, elbow a little weak. It's like
Weak, I hit him.
back
No
up.
one there. I'm super weak.
I'm hard holding your green right now.
I have 40 seconds.
Got one.
Nice, that was
Royalty
good.
was arch.
So another pause here because that was awesome. You see how he's aware of his teammates' positioning, how they're pushing up towards lights. They got that covered. So he immediately reacts to that, goes on the right side of tank, and because he has that sniper in hand, he pre-aims the backside of lights there, finds the pick on SnD, and is immediately in position now to push towards bomb in a 4v2, playing with his teammates to get the bomb down. Overall, that was just really good SnD from Karma. They go on to find those last 2 kills at the back of the spawn, no big deal there, but that was just fantastic stuff from beginning to end with the planning, the communication, and the positioning there to push up the map and find those picks early, thanks to Karma. Really good SnD from the GOAT himself off the rip.
Yo, I'm f***ing sniping left side square right here, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna invent this round.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get a trophy in fire from bomb so they can't smoke us.
So real quick again, there you go. They've got their pre-round plan. Karma's gonna push up towards scaffolding and peek that mid push there, sniping from square, watching that cross if need be. And he knows where his teammates are going to be, so he's able to peek this if he wants. So let's keep going.
No, one, they're hitting mid, they're hitting mid.
What's floating tank?
Yo,
So boom, sorry about cutting the action right in half here, but he does a great job there. He peeks mid, finds that kill, and immediately repositions himself, and that's really, really important. I think a lot of amateur players might find that pick, and then they might try to like re-chal it or potentially maybe sit back and watch their right side, but he backs up all the way immediately to get himself out of the line of sight from bridge, out of the line of sight from that right side push, play his life with his teammates for now, and he throws that nade, allows him to get away from his trade. So, you know, in a pro player's mind, he assumes that when he finds a pick, another opponent is going to come in and try to trade that kill, but he throws the nade to anticipate the trade. And when we unpause it, you're going to see there's a guy right there, and then they start communicating this very, very well and eliminating this last guy. So I'll talk to you at the end of this clip. Let's keep rolling it.
I need your left, Nick. Oh, he's on the tank.
Standing.
On top of that tank. Did you kill that guy?
He's top cat, I think.
Top green.
I don't know where the guy is.
Top green dead.
Left side mid behind the box. That box right there. He ran under green. Under green.
Dead. Good shit.
Good shit.
So there's just a nice communication from Karma and from the squad about how to narrow those guys down. Karma's asking like, yo, did you kill that one? The one that I called out? They're clarifying, and they slowly are eliminating those guys, finding the last one. Really, really good SnD in that round from them as a team. And Karma is playing some really, really good SnD here, finding the picks early and doing what his team needs him to do to make these things happen. It's sick. So in this next clip, we're going to see a lot of good examples of how he trades, how he plays slow, he plays for the information, he calls out. He has a lot of things really good here. So let's roll the clip and we'll talk during it. Let's go.
We hit.
What do you call square? What do you call square?
I'm down.
Right side. It's either we
Okay.
play for picks or we hit or we double push it.
They're sniping, so if we throw smokes, I'm down to do it.
You want to push it, Nick? You want me to smoke?
Want me to use a
elbow
gun?
and hit it?
I'm hitting
Yeah,
square.
yeah, Damien.
I'm hitting square. Somebody hit elbow with Nato.
I'll do it. I'll hit.
Go with you, Nick.
So again, the plan is really good going into this. They're going to hit this quick. And it was good from Karma to ask like, yo, should I use a gun? I don't think I can snipe here if there's going to be a lot of smokes. And are you going to need me in some way there? So then he communicates that. He switches to the AK. And now he's in a good position to push through mid and play behind Classic and push this together. So now let's watch how this ends up playing out.
Yeah, roll with me.
They just smoked.
They did.
They're probably going vent. Probably going vent.
I don't see anyone. Oh, I hit one of their tank or something, or vent.
I'm nading Nato.
So let's pause it there for a second. You see how Karma gets those callouts. He calls out that one's going to be naded near bomb or going into vent or something along those lines. And then you're going to see how he kind of plays this. He's playing this like right where we paused, kind of behind the rest of his teammates, but it's a smart way that he's kind of watching to make sure they don't get hit from that green flank really quickly. This is a little bit of a difference between a lot of the pro players and some AMs, is that the pro players are really good at recognizing and how to play off their teammates, where often an AM would probably need to communicate this. Otherwise, their teammates are going to get lost. And so what happens here is you see Karma notices that Classic is pushing up the map kind of faster than he kind of originally assumed that they were going to. And so Karma follows Classic because that's the right SnD play. Even if he doesn't necessarily agree with the push, he needs to follow Classic there because that is the right SnD play at that exact moment. What we're going to see here is that he follows Classic, and we'll talk a little bit more in a second. So let's check that out.
I'm smoking the cross.
I hit him. No, he's weak in there to the right.
We got one right. One close square. Close square.
Nice.
One more. I think elbow. I think last guy hit elbow.
See, if he wouldn't have followed Classic, he wouldn't have got that trade, and they would be in a really, really tough spot right now. But because he did follow Classic, and then Classic goes down, and that's, again, just a veteran play from Karma that he knows he has to push that smoke, try to find that trade, or else they're going to be in big time trouble in the round. But then he makes another smart play, and instead of pushing more, which some AMs might get baited into doing, he actually backs up. He plays a little bit slower there to play with Aches. So he gets into a line of sight where if he goes down, Aches is able to trade the kill. And now let's keep playing this. Let's watch.
I'm staying up. No, he's to your right, Damon. I'm staying down.
Finish this.
He didn't run to your left.
Right back there.
He's there. One shot.
Nice.
Let's go.
Dude.
Let's go.
Good job, guys. Let's go.
Round, man.
So there you go. Another few great plays there from Karma. So he waits for Aches to get that call out. He peeks that right side, but the smoke goes down. And again, an amateur player might try to push through that smoke and chase the trade. But what he does is that he backs up to, once again, play with Aches. So he's basing his positioning off of his teammates and playing with Aches in that situation and trying to find the right trade, and that pays off. But Karma makes sure to stay in that tradable area, that tradable range with Aches, and that's why they're able to win that round there. Really, really, really smart plays from Karma to ensure they get the dub in that round. So now into this next clip, it's round 10, an important round. They're trying to end the game here. And so what you're gonna hear is their plan is to push out towards lights together. You're gonna hear that communication. And before we even get into it, I'll just say that's good communication. And the round plan is important here. And then we'll pause it in a second once things start changing for them. So let's roll this first part of the clip.
I don't know. Do you wanna? What do you
Wait,
guys
what are
want?
you guys doing? What are you guys
We're
doing?
like chowing elbow like hard, but they haven't
Yeah,
peeked
do it.
yet.
Fuck it. I'm gonna
Okay.
play green. I'm gonna rush
You have
green.
trophy, Nick,
Fuck it.
or no?
Yep, I do.
Rushing
I do.
green
I
or-
do.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna risk it. They're doing that. I can literally low-key play their trades fast.
I'm late peeking off of you, Nick.
Yep. Wait for
Ready?
me.
They stunned mid. They smoked mid as well.
Don't see anything.
Don't see him.
Looking right side mid.
He hop. Dude, they're just hopping up. They 3-hit green.
Yeah.
They're hopping up from
Yo,
the
just
mid.
play back.
So there's a lot to digest here. A lot of this comes from previous rounds that they ended up losing because Triumph tried similar strats to this to push through top green. So what Triumph had been liking to do is smoking out that bridge and smoking out top green and then rushing it out together. And that's basically exactly what they tried from a previous round. Karma identified that, and what happened in the previous round was that Karma got killed on the rotation through the map by a guy who stayed top green to watch that cross. So instead, he rotates through the back of the map, which potentially saved his life, and then he plays towards B-bomb. So let's keep watching. Again, that was just really smart stuff from Karma to identify what happened earlier in the game, remember that, and not get caught making the same mistake twice. So let's keep going.
They're on tank. 2 on tank on Nato.
On A bomb weak.
I'm
Standing.
coming.
I backed off. I
He's
backed
on
off.
bomb.
They haven't
Yeah,
crossed yet.
they already pushed up. They already pushed up for show.
I don't think they crossed the bomb yet.
On the tank. Hello.
They're like on the
Like top
boxes.
green or
Nick.
some
They're
shit.
like on the
top green or
boxes.
some shit.
Yeah, one's gonna be boxing on me.
Hello's on the tank. I think they're gonna
Okay,
get
yeah,
out.
take-
So now Karma identifies that smoke means they're probably going to try to push something here. So Karma says, yo, I think they're going to try to get out. He's been calling out that fellows on tank, basically just bunched up in top green and on tank here. In a 3v4, this should be a tough situation for them, but Triumph makes some mistakes here. They push some untradeable kills, places where they weren't ready to push or trade. But let's just keep watching because Karma and the squad plays this very, very well.
One's tank right now. Yep, I got one bricks. No,
Nice,
don't
one
tell me
more.
bricks. Oh, he pushed in. He's in the arch.
You can look. You get Nick's gun, Damon.
He's in there now. To the left.
Get back off, low key.
Damon has an AK. Yeah, Damon has AK.
So now it's a 2v3, and you see how Karma played for that AK. That could be pretty much a game changer for him, having the AK instead of the 1911 for some of these gunfights. But I really liked how he shoulder peeked that and played really cautiously because he knows how valuable his life is in that moment. So he's not just sliding in there, challenging and making noise and going in recklessly. He makes sure to slow peek it, play as cautiously as possible. And he finds the AK and then backs up to play the pinch with his teammate right here. And you're going to see what happens. Let's keep rolling it.
Nice play your
Break
life.
that.
Nice 2v1
Oh,
guys.
brick. Let's
Let's
go.
go!
Let's fucking go,
Let's
baby.
go!
Good shit, bro.
And voila, they win the round thanks to Karma's patience on that left side. Again, it's risky considering they could have potentially pushed through bricks on him. He wasn't exactly sure where they were going to be, but he was watching both, checking both with the AK, with the sniper, and then he finds that kill. They hit the pinch, and they get the 2-piece to win it. Just really good fundamental search and destroy, patient stuff from Karma and company to make those plays happen. And overall, just a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and kind of learned something about how to play with a sniper, how to play search and destroy, how to play with your teammates, how to communicate, and then pick out one, maybe two of those things that you want to work on in the upcoming week or two to improve yourself and improve your game. So again, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you guys really enjoy it. I really, really do appreciate that. I'm trying to do this full time and I cannot do that without you guys. So I really do appreciate it. But as always, guys, I'm your boy Salvation Elite, and we will see you next time. I'm out.